Hello everyone, Trax100 here, and welcome to my map. This is a PvP capture the flag map that I finished and happy about. And Blue Sage offered help. I told him that if I didn't finish it before I knew, I told him that I would try and find out how to run a bucket server. And yeah, but I was gone for the weekend and I finished it on the weekend and I didn't have any internet, so I wouldn't have been able to run a server anyways, so yeah. Anyway, here's my map. I'm gonna show you all about it. I'm gonna read you the rules. So, rules. Number 1, don't get more than one class. Good. Number 2, don't kill your teammates. Number 3, no breaking blocks except for melon. I included that one in. Number 4, that includes redstone. So that includes redstone for breaking blocks. Number 5, don't go outside the map boundaries. Number 6, no camping. Number 7, don't team up with somebody on a different team. Or don't say that you're on red team, don't team up with blue team, like someone on blue team. Number 8, if you die with hold on, okay, sorry, I'm kind of tired today. If you die with the other team's flag, you cannot use the flag to win. You must get another flag. So with this, you keep your inventory the same. So say that right before you die, you get the other person's flag, and you respawn, and you use that flag you just got to win the game. That's an illegal win. You can't win from that. You have to go and get the flag again. Okay, so, let's see, should I start with red or blue? I think I'll start with red. So, with red, there's minecarts here. It says, to the red team, it says, if you don't want to ride the minecart, press this. For now, I'm going to go ahead and ride the minecart, and I highly suggest pressing that button. Highly, because you'll see why. Because if you hit this button and ride, it's not really that far away, but yeah. I'm also going to show you how to get inside of here. So I break that, put it in there, but I'm going to go ahead and go back and change my game mode to game mode 1. And I typed something wrong, of course, because I'm tired. I see what I did wrong. There we go. So I'm going to fly over here and show you how to get inside this place first. So the spawn point is right over here, and it is nighttime, of course, so I'm going to go ahead and set the time to day. /time set 0. Okay, so just in case you spawned like on the other side of this wall, I placed signs say that you spawned right here, because I have spawned out here before. It says this way. There's redstone leading you to that spot. On the other side here, it says follow the redstone. And yeah, so that all leads you to this spot. Don't mind the pixel art yet. That will all lead you to this spot. Once you hop in, you can't get back out unless you destroy a block, and that's against the rules. But you just climb the ladder, hop in, and then you see the sign here. It says press to go to spawn. So you press it, and you are automatically teleported to this room. So, I'm going to review the red team first since you saw part of it. Go ahead and press the button. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Press the button. I am now teleported into where the red people are supposed to be. And it also has set my spawn point to right here. So, basically what I have done is make it so my inventory stays exactly the same when I have died, and I spawn inside of here instead of outside now. So now whenever I die, I'm gonna go ahead and type /kill. I still have my items, you see. Respawn, and I'm back inside this room. So yeah, I think is a nice feature. Yeah, so there's 4 classes. There's a tank, an archer, a warrior, and a spy. And basically the spy, it says not all the swords are the same enchantments, but all have sharpness 4. What that means is like knockback or looting on your sword. That's what it means by not all the same enchantments, but they all have sharpness 4. So looting and knockback basically has no effect on the player by the damage it is dealt. So yeah, here are arrows for the archer. There's built like 100 arrows or something. There's a lot of arrows in there. So I'm going to go through every single class, and each side has the same amount of class, except for the archer. The archer has 2 more beef on this side, but that doesn't matter because when you press the blue button, it gives everybody 64 melon, like the block melon. That's the only block that you're allowed to break. So like you get 64 of these melon, and you're allowed to break them and have them on your hotbar, just in case this doesn't have enough food, because you can, every single one of these has 9 suits. So basically, with that being said, there's 9, 18, 27, 36, and 36 times 2, I think, is 72. So there could be a total of 72 players on this one map, which would be crazy and outrageous. I recommend 8, so 4 on 4. But okay, let's get started into the tank. Press the button, and items come falling down. So basically, the tank gets 4 pumpkin pie. I thought it was 2 on the other side. Oh well, the food doesn't really matter. But I decided to put in pumpkin pie because I love pumpkin pie in real life, and to have it in Minecraft now, it's like, ah, yes. Anyway, let's go through with the items that you get. So you get a sharpness 1 iron sword, a dyed leather chest plate with protection 4, you have iron leggings protection 1, gold boots protection 4, and just a regular leather cap. Now I did test this with zombies and stuff. So basically, if you're going against somebody with an iron sword, you'll take a half heart of damage per hit. Because I tested this out with zombies, and I was on hard, and they do 3 hearts of damage on hard. But with Zombie Pigman, man, they got a huge update, that's for sure. I thought this armor sucked when I did the Zombie Pigmen, because each one did 1 heart of damage, each Zombie Pigman attack. Yeah, Zombie Pigman, 1 hit brings you down almost all the way, so 2 hits and you're dead. It's even more than Iron Golem, that's how crazy Zombie Pigmen are. Anyway, this is what you get, and the whole point of having your spawn point here is, say that you die. This is a capture the flag map, so you want to get back out there and continue defending your flag. And there's a thing that I want to mention right now before I continue on. I am planning to make this like a huge map and have like 10 different PvP maps and have like a central point and you click a button to go to one. Yeah, that would be amazing. So once everyone on your team is ready, you can also do a one-on-one. I haven't tested this with anybody yet, so I don't know how to improve it. But it says flip when everyone is ready to fight. So whenever you're ready, just hit that button, or I mean flick that lever. And yeah, so once you die with this armor, you'll keep it all. You'll keep the damage. You'll keep the damage on your armor, which is a kind of bad thing. I wish it didn't do that. And you'll keep the same number of food and the same number of damage on your iron sword. But I'm going to go ahead, and this is a copy of my map, so I'm not going to go ahead and replace them all back in there. So let's do the archer class next. There we go. So the archer class, they get full leather armor that is dyed to their color. They get a power 4 bow, 1 of the amazing golden apples, and 6 steak. So basically this golden apple is if anybody does get close, you can withstand them and try and shoot them down from close range, which is kind of hard to do, but yeah. So this is what the archer looks like. Yep, nothing really special. Although this will do wonder against like any of the classes. Yeah, this will do a ton of damage. And you get unlimited arrows. Well, you have limited, but I only suggest grabbing like 4 or 5 stacks, so you don't ruin like all this arrow supply after a while. But basically, you only need to reset this map every 9 times you pick a class, so it's amazing on that part. And the flags don't run out. There's 64 flags in this map. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and clear up this inventory. And let's go on to the warrior. So the warrior is a pretty cool class. Yeah, that's right. So they get protection boots, protection iron leggings, protection helmet, and a dyed protection 1 leather tunic. They also get a regen 2 for 22 seconds. They get 4 pork chops and a knockback sword. So the knockback sword, for anybody that doesn't know this map or haven't watched this video and they just download it randomly, they'll see that this sword is enchanted and probably think this is an sharpness sword, and they're probably going to be scared of you and try and be running away. So that's the whole reason why I chose this sword to be enchanted. Really, this does pretty much nothing. So yeah, there's the warrior class. Nothing really too special. The armor rating's pretty high. Let's see, the armor rating, I think, actually I have no idea what the armor rating is. I do know that the armor rating for the tank is 5, but it has protection armor, so it's a lot better than this armor. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so only 1 shirt more, and the tank's definitely more powerful, trust me. The tank is more powerful, but if you have this regen, you might win against them. So, I'm going to go ahead and change myself to creative again, and clear out this inventory. And let's go ahead and go to the Spy. The Spy is an amazing class. Although, if you die with the Spy and you used up your potions, unfortunately, I can't give you the potions back. I mean, I tried to hook up a system where it respawn you in a different spot than everybody else, and then give you, like, more potions, and then you could get back in the fight every single time you die. That didn't work out well, because the command blocks are a little bit glitchy right now. To me, at least, it is. So let's go ahead and press the button. These are spies. They have no armor. None. They have, like, a choice of swords, mainly just a sharpness 4 sword. They have invisibility potion for 8 minutes, speed 2 for 4 minutes, 2 of the amazing golden apples, and strength 2 for 4 minutes. So this is what they would probably look like. I'm going to go ahead and drink all the potions. And eat one of... Okay, I can't eat those. But this is what they would look like to normal players. Yeah, you can't see a single thing. So what you would do is you just sneak up behind them. Hopefully they'd be in a corner or something. Pull out your diamond sword and instantly spam clicking as fast as you can. But yeah, that is the Spy class. So I'm gonna get myself some milk. There we go. So I can lose all the effects. There we go. So those are the classes. I think they're pretty good classes. I think they're all pretty much even. I tested them all out on zombies and stuff, and I think they're pretty well managed. I think that if you combined everyone, like, say that you have 4 people on your team and they each choose one class, I think that the teams are really even. Say that tank goes up against a warrior, they're really even. Archer against a tank, the archer has an advantage because this has more archery places, and the spy is basically the person who would be going to go get the flag. That would be the best person to get the flag. So yeah, now over to the blue side. Well, actually, I'll show you the map first. So time set 0, and don't criticize my pixel art. I know it's terrible. It says track 700. Yep. Okay, and I even wrote a sign over here that says my K is messed up. It is really messed up. Look at that K. The R is messed up too, so please don't criticize me. I'm not really good at writing in real life either. So basically, there are entrances. Well, I can't entrance it through here, but there's these here for protection everywhere. You can get up on these. This is mainly for the archer, but you can have normal PvP battles on here. Fall down there, you get to kill yourself and respawn back. So yeah, this is 20 blocks high, or from up here it's probably like 23, so you have like a half heart unless you have protection armor. So yeah, both these sides are not identical, like completely identical, but they're pretty close. So here, I'm gonna go down now and show you what the inside looks like to this. Yep, so yeah, this is pretty, I like the way this map turned out. There's entrances with basically all four corners. So every three, like those three, have entrances to the inside the walls. And there's an archery place where people try and cross a bridge. Archers can like try and murder them. They can also shoot all the way to the other side, I think. I don't know, I didn't really test that out. Don't mind the glowstone. It doesn't really matter. I would like it to be in the middle, but that's the way I put in the glowstone. I made the floor first. So yeah. By the way, I built this. Oops, there goes my phone. I built this all by placing blocks. So yeah, this took me about 8 hours to make, and I placed all the blocks. So I'm gonna go inside this one over here, and then I have one more thing to show you. So this one's just a dead end, but if you want it, people could like stay here and protect. The archers would probably want to get up to here, and they could shoot on the other side. Like people on the very back, you could try and shoot at. And yes, there's a creeper face in that one. Since my skin is a creeper, I decided the creeper face would be pretty good. And this is supposed to mean like the king chair, the king's chair, that an archer can sit in and like snipe. This is a pretty good spot, or anyone. Yeah. Anyway, time to show you the wool room. The red wool is over here. So as you can see, this is where you put the blue flag. They're in the same room. There really wasn't that much room below here. Yeah, there really wasn't. If I go, there wasn't that much far down I could go, so I decided to make it just a 3x3. Those bats are lagging. Okay, so basically, how do you get the flag? Well, you just run up, and you got the flag, and you can just run out. Or you can enter it through there. And these are the nether stars, and it specifically says red team's flag. So yeah, it's the red team's flag. I mean, like, all of them are labeled that. All of them are red team's flag, so you can just pick one up, and yeah. So what I mean by if you die, you will still have this red team's flag, and if you're on the blue side, you can't just run up and turn this one in. You have to go to the other side, get another one, and turn that one in. So yeah. I'm not gonna show you what happens when you throw something down there. Both of them are the same, except the text that comes up is a bit different. So I'm gonna take one of these for the blue side as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the blue side. Oh yeah, this is a bridge connecting them. I was planning to have a battlefield, but I decided a bridge would be a pretty cool thing to include in this map. And if you come down here, they look pretty good from the side views. This is what the bridge looks like. Took me a while to figure out what to put like as an archway there. I think it turned out okay. Definitely wasn't the best. There wasn't enough like a room to put a very good archway system. I could have made it a lot better, but I think it turned out pretty well. And by the way, this isn't a normal flat map. This flat map I customized so the dirt is 8 blocks thick. So it's a customized one for redstone that I made. So here's the blue team. What I recommend for like getting the red flag and the blue flag is you instantly, when you get into the side, you come into here as you're still sprinting, and you just come out through the sides here. Because if you come out right here, the flag's always right there. So I suggest that you have like one person in there. But it's pretty much exactly the same. I tried to put the equal number amount of blocks, because if you look, they look almost exactly the same. So yeah, the only difference I can tell is this chair right here. It's missing one ladder on the glowstone. That's it. And I'm not gonna redo my map just because of that, because you can still get up here. You just have to jump. Just go boom. See, and you're up. So, the entrances are a little bit different. The entrance is literally right there, compared to the other one was like right here, which doesn't really matter that much. So, now that I have this star, I think I showed you pretty well about the map so far. Let's go down here. And I couldn't place a pressure plate right there, so I placed one right there. Not really much of a difference. So you just run up, shoots it, and it says blue team's flag. So yeah. So once you get the red flag, and here it is, red team's flag, it says throw red team flag down here. Throw it down, and it says blue team has won. Yeah, you won, and then you get teleported to the spawn again, so you can choose your team. So this time I'm gonna go ahead and choose the blue team, because the blue team's a bit different. So clear my inventory, go to the blue team, and the blue team activates the melon. So now I have 64 melon, and I'm gonna go ahead and destroy that. So the blue team, it's the same. All the items are the same except for the archer. If you notice, the archer had 6 beef, and this time it only has 4. So that's the only difference between them. And the positioning of stuff is a little bit off. And the words are a bit different. It says, not all the swords are the same, but all swords have sharpness 4, no fire aspect. So yeah, can't remember if the other one has wood buttons or not. I think it does. But there really isn't that much difference. The chests still have the same amount of arrows. The lighting, I think, is almost exactly the same. The only, there's a pretty big difference. I think I started in the third one. Yep. So on the third one through the second one, I sort of grouped them together so it didn't make as high as a place. So if I go up through here, the reason why this is so tall is because of this. I did item per item every 2 blocks. But then I realized I could make this more compact if I made it 4 on each one. But this one I made 2 each. It really wasn't that much item. I started on this one too. If you notice, the warrior gets quite a bit of items. So this is all the armor. Yep, that's all armor, and then he gets the food and the potion, and yeah. So the warrior has quite a bit of items. But anyway, on to what this is. So the red team is ready, then the blue team just got ready, and it says flip when everybody is ready. See, the wording was different there. You flip it, and you want to start running for the door, because the doors open as soon as both sides are ready. And then you can start fighting and stuff. So, I think this was an amazing map. It took me so long. I can't wait till I get quite a big number of subscribers so I can, host it. Although my hosted servers are weird. And I noticed that the blue side has a thing there. So, not exactly the same. Very close. There's no advantages at all between them. And by the way, say that everyone gets melon. So basically the command block, it's set for all players get 64 melon. Anywhere in the map, all players get 64 melon. That sets your spawn point. So yeah. So if you notice, last time my spawn point was at the red side. If I type /kill, I will still keep my items. I didn't have any items on me. But I will respawn in the blue side. Or did I have an item on me? I don't know. But I will respawn in the blue side. I guess thank you for watching. I really liked making this map. It was a lot of fun, although sometimes it did get boring when putting up the walls. But the redstone and creating the map itself, the redstone and stuff, before I made this map to test a minute timer for my friend's PvP map, and yeah, and then it turned into me making a map. So I made a map, I removed all that other redstone, so basically I had to cover the other side of what happens when you win. So that's how you can reset the game if you want to do it again, or you can wait 5 minutes, which is not recommended. So basically, immediately this command block says the server is saying blue team has won. That's why this /say is there. And then you wait a couple of seconds. That's what the delay is there for. And then it and then it teleports everyone to the spawn room. And same for the other side, but there is a little bit of a difference there. So basically, if I go into the other side, they're in relatively the same spot. Oh yeah, the redstone isn't the same on the other side too. The other side has the AND gate that controls the doors, and the redstone isn't exactly the same. So basically, there's where the pressure plate is when you throw the item. That's on the other side too. The redstone instantly goes here and says the red team wins. So yeah, and then you wait a couple of seconds, and then it teleports you to the same exact spot and spawn. So yeah, this wiring is just for the dispenser, same for the other ones. If you want, you guys can modify this, I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and put a download link in the description. And this is just the railroad. The other team doesn't have a railroad because I found out the command, or like the item, the ID for command blocks. And I think that made this map a whole ton better and easier and gonna be more fun, definitely. So the command is give and then your name. My name's Traxxon100 in the game, and then 1, 3, and 7, and it gives you the command block. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'll fly through the map so you guys can see it. This is what the spawn room looks like. I know, kind of crappy. I didn't really know what to make it or how to make it, so I sort of made it like a pyramid, a really crappy pyramid. But I think it turns out okay, because not many people are going to be looking off from the building here. They're going to be fighting. They're not probably going to care about what the spawn room looks like or what this room looks like. If you want to make any adjustments, I don't care. You can basically claim that your adjustment as your own. So the map was made by me and you adjusted it. And also these walls don't look exactly the same compared to there. See, there's none of this, because that's for the ladder way. It hides the ladder. So yeah, I guess that is it. I really liked including the command blocks. You can do a ton of stuff with this command block. I'm really glad he integrated it to the game. So hope you enjoyed this map. Took me 8 hours to make. I plan to have so much fun doing this map with other people. This is probably the best map I have made. I know I have already made a capture the flag map, and I plan to make many other maps on this map. So there probably will be like something like way over here with like a huge stadium or something, and you can like choose a stage or like an arena, like Arena 1, Arena 2, and like etc. And this would be Arena 1, and it'd take you to the spawn in there. So yeah, I think that is it. Have any questions, go ahead and ask me, and I'll probably answer it in the comments, or I'll answer it in a vlog. Yeah, I like the way that turned out. I also made this so the bats that spawn can hang up in here and be like a pretty cool effect. Anyway, the more I record, the longer this video is going to take to come out, so see you everyone.